Well guys, so this is the example on how to calculate the profit for your product. So we have an example. I'm going to read the question. Budi wants to be a shoe reseller. He wanted to make a 10% profit for his business. He then buy a pair of shoe for 200,000 rupiah. The question is, how much is the selling price for this pair of shoe if he wants to get his 10% profit? So the first thing that we need to understand is the selling price. The selling price is equals to the buying price added with the profit. So as we know that this information here is the buying price, right? And he wanted to have 10% of profit. So what we need to calculate now is the amount of profit, or the money for the profit that he made. So the profit is 10%. So the question is 10% from what? So notice that every time you have this kind of questions, this 10% means that it is 10% from the buying price. So you only need to multiply that with the buying price, which is 200,000 rupiah. Okay, so you can use your calculator to do this. 10% times 200,000 rupiah is equals to 20,000 rupiah. So that leaves us, if you want to find out the selling price again, if you want to find the selling price, so again, because we know that the selling price is the buying price plus the profit, so because we know that the buying price is 200,000, right? And then we added that with the profit. The profit is 20,000 rupiah. So that leaves us with the selling price of 220,000 rupiah. For the second example, I'm going to read the question. Wanda is making her own cookies to be sold to her friends. The total cost for the material and cooking ingredients to make some package of cookies is 40,000 rupiah. The cost of transportation that she needed to buy the material is 15,000 rupiah. If she wants to get 20% of profit from her total cooking and transportation costs, how much will she need to sell it to her friends? So the concept of selling price again is equals to the buying price, right? Plus the profit, right? So, but in here, Wanda is not buying the cookies. She made the cookies, right? So instead of buying price, I'm gonna erase that and write it down as the production cost. Right, so the production cost in here, it can be like the materials, the ingredients, or the transportation, all the money that you spend to make this product. Okay, so let's do it one by one. Okay, so the production cost in here is that he needs this money here and also this money here, right? Because she needs to go to the groceries or store. So the production cost in here is these two, right? So again, right, so I'm gonna write the production cost. It will be equals to this 40,000 rupiah here to make the cookies, and also the transport that she needs in order to buy the ingredients. So it goes to 55,000 rupiah. Okay, so in order to have the selling price, we need the production cost, which we have already calculated, which is 55,000 rupiah, and the profit. Now we are going to calculate the profit that she wanted to make. So because she wanted to get a 20% of profit, so the profit will be the 20% times the production cost, which is 55,000 rupiah. Right? So 55,000 rupiah. Okay, you can use your calculator to calculate this. The 20% of 55,000 is equals to 11,000 rupiah. So I'm going to write down here, so 11,000 rupiah. And so we go to the final calculation, which is the selling price, which is equals to, a little up here, which is equals to the production cost, which is 55,000, added with the profit. Then the selling price will be equals to 66,000 rupiah. The third example, Hamid wants to make face mask from cloth which he will sew himself to be sold in the market. He planned to sell 20 masks. The total cost to make 20 masks is 100,000 rupiah. It includes the thread, the cloth, and other sewing materials and tools. If Hamid wants to get 30% of profit by selling the mask, how much is the selling price for one mask? Okay, so we need to gather the information first and then write down what we know from the question. Okay, so as we know, we have like selling price, we have production cost, right, and then the profit, right? So because in here we have the total cost to make 20 masks is 100,000. So the production cost is 100,000 rupiah. And then he wants to get 30% of profit by selling the mask. So the profit, yeah, so will be equals to 30% times the production cost, which is 100,000 rupiah. Okay, so you can use your calculator again. Here we will have 30,000 rupiah. Okay, so the selling price will be equals to, again, the production cost added with the profit, right? So will be equals to the production cost is 100,000 added with the profit 30,000 rupiah. So we'll get the selling price of 130,000 rupiah. So notice that the question here is how much is the selling price for one mask? So what you're calculating here is the selling price for 20 masks, right? So in order to calculate the selling price of one mask, so this is for 20 masks, right? So for the selling price per mask will be equals to the selling price of 20 masks. You only need to divide it by 20, right? So it will be equals to 130,000 rupiah divided by 20 masks. So it will be equals to, if you divide it by 2, you will get 6,500 rupiah per mask.